Welcome. Come in. Come in, my child. Come in. Come in. Well, come in. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You've made it. Don't be afraid. You've made it. And you've earned your wings. Come in. Come in, my child. Come in. And heaven awaits you. Oh, it's so good to see you. Come in. You've earned your wings. You've earned your eternal salvation. Well, of course you have, or you wouldn't be here. And I know, because it's all written down in the book of life. We can turn to the page that you're written on. Let's see. Well, you know how it is. You get older and you need your bifocals. I call them cheaters. Here it is. Chapter 19. Yes, page 327. And here's what it says. Every man also to whom God hath given riches and wealth, and hath given him power to eat thereof, and to take his portion, and to rejoice in his labor, this is the gift of God. For he shall not much remember the days of his life, because God answereth him in the joy of his heart. Right there in your heart. You made it. The book of life says so. So here you are, in glorious, eternal heaven. You're an angel now. You're one of us. And you're going to live amongst us forever. And to that end, small modification must be accomplished. Can you see the small modification? Yeah. Let me get your eyes to focus on it, because it's so small, so insignificant. Yes, glistening in the light of eternal salvation. We must sew on your wings. So come here, my child. Come to me, child. Well, you're not a child, you're an adult, but here you're just a babe. Your 70 years on earth were but a blink of the eye in eternal time. Come here. Turn around. And let me look where we will attach the wings. Lay down in front of me. There. Don't fear. It won't hurt. No. Pain is a thing of the past. The body suffered pain and inequities, weakness, but here in heaven you only know joy, peace, and tranquility. Let me begin by just gently sewing on the wing. There we go. We just need a starter hole. There. Very tight. Very tight. We must get it just right, or you will. The micro stitching will hold the wing in place while it bonds with your DNA. Your DNA now has a chance to reach perfection that it once had when you were a babe. But you were born into sin, and since you were born into sin, your body was corrupted and broken. And since your body was corrupted and broken, it became weaker and weaker and weaker over time. And you grew older. The micro-stitching is working very well. Okay, just pull that through. Keeping it tight. I know the thread is all but invisible. Made of the golden, silver, and platinum that litters the ground. There you go. We've got to get it in there. We must get it in there. And once we get it in there, your wing will be secure. Forever. And that is what you want, isn't it? To go on to your glorious forever time, flying away amongst the stars in the heavens, enjoying all the mysteries of the universe. Going on forever and ever and ever and ever. And you will be happy. Yes, you will be so happy here. How can you not be happy? You are in heaven, my child. And in heaven, your wings allow you to finally take flight and be the creature of heaven that you always thought you were. You were an angel trapped in that weak human body. But now you're free to fly amongst the stars and the planets and explore worlds beyond and beyond that. And you can help Yes, you can help other creatures, such as yourself, find the salvation that they desire. You can help them. Yes, as the trickling waters that flow in the streams around us, the harps of the angels play the soft soliloquies of the soul and enrapture us with the beauty of the spirit. No more need for carnal human desires like food, warmth, suffering from cold, disease. All of that is over with. In heaven, we are at peace, finally, at peace, and we can finally achieve the comfort that we need and desire. And the harps will play, and the streams of cool running clean water will be forever in our grasp, and we can finally be the person we were meant to be. This is the creature you were always destined to be. As I sew on these wings, sew them on, sew them on. You become part of this creation beyond creation. A new world for you to explore. And I know that it throws you and you can't get over the fact that I'm wearing bifocals, but it makes me look mature to you. You see, your mind interprets this. And I am fatherly and wise and courteous. Attractive, maybe? I know. I was a vain person in life, and I guess some things never change. But I know I always went for older women myself. Oh, yes. Sometimes millions of years older than me. Oh, there's this one harpsichord player. She has the most beautiful wings. She's a queen. She used to call me her king. Oh, how I love her so. Love? Yes. There's still love in heaven. Heaven is love. It's full of love. And you can have all the glorious, unadulterated, sweaty, monkey love that you want here forever, with strange partners and even stranger positions of, oh, it's heaven, of course. Well, we knew it wouldn't take long for me to go off the rails. It's heaven, and in heaven all things are possible forever. Like right over there is the angel I was talking about. She looks young. She's so pretty. She has yeah. Stop looking at her. She's mine. She has, are you gonna let me talk? She's quite gorgeous, yes. Oh, yes, they're all pretty, but that one's mine. That's my angel over there. I'm her king. She calls me the king. She also calls me her little egg timer. She says, oh, gotta time an egg. Climb on. She's so wonderful. Brutally honest, but I love her. I really do. Yes, oh, that's her real hair. Those aren't extensions. This is heaven, you know. There's no there's glasses in heaven, but there's no extensions in heaven. You just imagine your hair is a certain length and it just gets there. I'm sewing these wings on, and pay attention, because if you're gonna damage your wings. Okay, that one's pretty good. Let's get this other one on. All right, we'll start on this side here. On the other side, let me lay you down here. Feel. I don't know why you keep looking over at her. Of course she's beautiful. I brought her up. Well, there's a yellow. I know she looks young and I look like an old fuddy-duddy, but, you know, age doesn't matter in heaven. She's actually older than me by several million years. I'm quite young. Jack the Lad, if you might have it that way. And, you know, age is just a social construct. It doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter. I have to answer to my parents here. I'm in heaven. I can marry anybody I want, you know. Well, we really don't get married. You just have, you know, frivolous sex, and then you just, you know, then she goes off and bangs someone else. So, you know, I could have sex with anybody I want to. I could just, like, have sex with that girl over there. Hello? Excuse me. Yes. Sewing some angel wings on. Would you like to have some frivolous sex with me? It was a joke. No, you don't have to report it to HR. No. I'm going to get right back to it. No, I wasn't looking at your ankles. No. You don't look at their ankles. They don't like it when you look at their ankles. I know. It's so Amish here. I mean, they think the Mennonites are the Sports Illustrated swimsuit calendar here. I mean, it's grisly. And you never know if they're clean underneath those robes. They look clean on the outside, you know, from all the sparkling lights and all this horse shit that they, you know, to sell the place. But underneath them robes, sometimes, that smell. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta sew these wings on here, so it always starts out this way, doesn't it? It always does. And then TirarADeguello just kind of goes off the rails. You know, the mental illness of his just kind of creeps back in. But my queen over there, see, she waved to me. She's so pretty. She's like a cross between Marilyn Monroe and that girl that was in Kick-Ass. Do you remember that movie? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Emphasis on the Kick-Ass. I lifted up her robes once and I was like, there better not be no, day old tuna down here, and she kicked me in the face. And it hurt. It really hurt. I don't want to be here anymore. It's like you're here and every day it's the same thing. There's like, you know, I mean, the banging is fun, but even that gets boring after a while. And then there's, you know, everybody's equal here, so of course then you have to make yourself available for all the men. I don't know, I'm just not into it. I try, but I don't swing that way, you know, and I try to tell them, I try, you know, and I like, you know, like, I'm just not into this, you know. It's just, it doesn't do me any good. I feel left out. Then there's orgy Sundays, and I'm stuck watching Bewitched, and you know, and I do like Uncle Albert. Yeah, I like him. He was funny. Remember him in that Kiss, that Halloween special, the George Lynn Halloween special? Yeah, with Kiss in it. Oh, and Ruth Buzzy and Tim Conway. Oh, Tim Conway. Now there's somebody I could get behind. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Well, I always liked humor. You know, humor is always good for the soul. Sewing these wings on. So, you know, stitch in time. Yeah, I know. I don't know why my queen loves me so. She says, yeah, she likes a quick in and out. You know, she likes it, get done with it so she can get back to fixing her hair. She does have gorgeous hair, so angel-like, long and straight, and it flows like gold spun from a potter's wheel. I don't know, is that how you say it? I don't remember. I haven't been to Earth in a very long time. I tried to get reincarnated this year, and I saw what was going on with all that COVID shit, and I just was like, oh, fuck that. I hate it here. I hate it. I just, okay, just, I know there's no crying in heaven. We're all happy here, eternally happy. And I'm just like, this place is so monotonous. You can eat all the macaroni and cheese you want, but it doesn't taste like macaroni and cheese. They could get one thing right. It's like, what would you like for dinner tonight? Steak? Lobster? Shrimp on the barbie? And I say, oh, I'd like to, no beer. No alcohol. Yeah, they went on that. The prohibition went through up here many years ago. That's it, No use living, you go to heaven and you think, boy, I'm going to get toasted every day. But, you know, they catch you smoking a fatty out behind the cantina and, straight to hell. Straight to hell for a joint. It's worse than marijuana being Schedule 1 in the United States. It really is. I just, and they're so progressive on Earth. I know I'm a whiny bitch, but heaven just isn't what it's made out to be. My mother-in-law's right over there, and I can't stand her. Oh, God. It's like, I didn't say it. But it's like, she just sits there, and you coming over for dinner? You're going to have sex with another woman? You're going to have sex. That's all you're going to have sex with another woman. Hey, you're going to have sex. You want to have sex with this right here? And it's like, you ever see Cthulhu when the tentacles come out? Like, it's like, hey, you want some? You're going to see that in your nightmares. You're going to see that. You whoremonger. And I don't even know what, I'm not a whoremonger. It's like, and then I go to my own mother and she's like, well, you wanted to go to heaven. And I'm like, mother. Oh, my father had it right. He went straight to hell. Yeah, they throw you in the lake of fire. You burn up and it's all over with. It's over. It's like the lights go out and you're done. You don't even feel anything, And I'm like, oh my God, what would it be like to just finally get some sleep? Here I had to go to heaven and I get a job being a seamstress for fuck's sake. I don't even know how to sew. You have these wings to hold on. I mean, my own fell off and I can't get anybody to sew them on. It's kind of like an initiation thing. They sew the wings on and, they talk about the book of life and all that horse shit. And then next thing you know, you take your robes off and they launder them too many times and they don't use enough bleach and they don't use enough starch. And then your wings fall off. It says right on the wings, dry. It's right there on the label. Look right here. Here's the label. Right here. On the label it says dry clean only. See? And they put it right through the wash. And there's a lot of people in heaven, so they put them through that big industrial washer, and then the feathers come out in the dryer vent, and they're always getting fires in those dryer vents. And I talked to them about it, and I was telling them, you got to come up with a different system here. If you just line dry the wings and the robes, line dry them, I mean, it is heaven. Just have old man Winter blow some north wind across it, have some of the boys come up here and practice blowing on the robes, dry them right out, and yeah, oh yeah, that's all acceptable here. It's like, you wouldn't believe what you could get away with up here. It's crazy. I never get invited, but it's just like, how like you go to prison and you're a nerd, so in prison you're still a nerd, and if you're like a hard ass and you go to prison, you're still a hard ass in prison. Well, here's kind of the same thing. Like if you were like, yeah, heaven's really not what it's cut out to be. And yeah, and then the whole death do you part thing, the wife's like, you had sex again, didn't you? They just, it never ends. It's like forever. It's like they just gotta hold it over you, like hold it over you, like, had to have sex again, didn't you? You just had to have it. It's like, I want to feel like a man sometimes, what's wrong with that? I just want to feel, you're not doing it with me. And we all know they are. They're out there just banging away like an old rusty pipe, and so they're not kidding me. Then they come around and they go, they're all like, whoo, I gotta let that thing air out down there. Whoo, boy, like, oh boy, that was a great NBA All-Star break. And they're like, whoo, I gotta air that out down there, I gotta get the bath water hot tonight. Mama needs a bath. And then you come in the room and they're like, oh, you had sex again, didn't you? You had to, didn't you? You just had to. You just had to go and get some, didn't you? See, yeah, that's heaven for you. That's heaven, you're like on a cloud, floating along with your queen. Like, see, she's, hello, my queen. I'm totally devoted to you. Ciao, baby. And, then you think you're in like a secluded, there's people everywhere. They're like ants, at a picnic. And you think you're on some secluded, I'm going to go there. You're on like some secluded cloud, and you're like, seesawing back and forth, you're like, I'm in the rhythm, baby. I'm syncing up. I'm holding on. Ooh, it's like, and then you're like, I'm good. Oh yeah, here it comes. And you look over, and there's your mother-in-law. It's just like you. I knew you just had banging again. Banging. Look at him. Just look at him. Come here, look at him. That's my son-in-law. Yeah, they'll let anybody in here. There's no standards. We need to build a wall. Yeah. That's build a wall. For fuck's sake. Okay. Well, that's it. I quit. I'm gonna go see that guy over at the way station, and I'm gonna get reincarnated. I'm done with this shit. I just can't take it anymore. No, seriously. Like, you can stick around if you want. I'm done. Your wings, yeah, they're on. Yeah, don't worry, you'll make it. Yeah, you're here. Nobody cares. Yeah, go ahead. No, what do you want from me? You want a map? Here's the Book of Life. You can just take it and you can show anybody you want. Read it. Write your own pages in there. There's maps in the back. Tells you where everything is. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. Yeah. Heaven can wait, baby. Send me straight to hell. Yeah, okay. Well, it's nice meeting you. All right. Yeah. Well, don't worry. You'll be all right. You'll love it. You'll love it here. Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great. I think they're having the buffet tonight. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I won't be there. I'm going to the way station. I'm going to get reincarnated. I'm done. Done. That's it. All right. So, yeah, you got that needle stuck in your back. Here, you might need the extra thread to hold them on. They might fall off tonight. I didn't really try very hard. I'm a lousy angel. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, take care. We'll see you in the next millennium. All right? Yeah, it's all good. All right. Well, until I see you again, have a most blessed day. Bye-bye.